on the map to the long cut back. Dust on the soles, but we never look back. Small wins stack high, late nights full grind. Every bruise we wore turned to gold this time. Step by step, we climb, hands up high in time. Hold down faith, behind, watch us rise, watch us rise. HVRL ARCA series, getting better every round. HVRL ARCA series, grinding, I'm no looking down, down. HVRL ARCA series, hear that name at the ground, getting better every round. We grind, we climb, we found. New scars, new scars, new shine. Same fire in the spine. Broke through the wall, now the whole crowd leans in line. From the edge to the front, from the crawl to the run. Still hungry, still sharp, still not nearly done. Step by step, we climb, hands up high in time. On down faith, behind, watch us rise, watch us rise. HVRL ARCA series, getting better every round. HVRL ARCA series, grinding, I'm no looking down, down. HVRL ARCA series, hear that name hit the ground, getting better every round. We grind, we climb, we found. Built from the hard days, built from the run. Every loss taught us how to become. No easy road, just proof in the climb. HVRL keeps moving right on time. HVRL ARCA series, getting better every round. HVRL ARCA series, grinding, I'm no looking down, down. HVRL ARCA series, hear that name at the ground, getting better every round. We grind, we climb, we found. HVRL on the map to the long cut back. Dust on the soles, but we never look back. Small wins stack high, late nights full grind. Every bruise we wore turned to gold this time. Step by step, we climb, hands up high in time. Hold down faith, behind, watch us rise, watch us rise. HVRL ARCA series, getting better every round. HVRL ARCA series, grinding, I'm no looking down, down. HVRL ARCA series, hear that name at the ground, getting better every round. We grind, we climb, we found. New scars, new scars, new shine. Same fire in the spine. Broke through the wall, now the whole crowd leans in line. From the edge to the front, from the crawl to the run. Still hungry, still sharp, still not nearly done. Step by step, we climb, hands up high in time. On down faith, behind, watch us rise, watch us rise. HVRL ARCA series, getting better every round. HVRL ARCA series, grinding, I'm no looking down, down. HVRL ARCA series, hear that name hit the ground, getting better every round. We grind, we climb, we found. Built from the hard days, built from the run. Every loss taught us how to become. No easy road, just proof in the climb. HVRL HVRL ARCA series, getting better every round. HVRL ARCA series, grinding, I'm no looking down, looking down. In HVRL ARCA series, hear that name at the ground, getting better every round. Ow, 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 we grind, we climb, we found. Ow, ow, ow. HVRL on the map to the long cut back. Dust on the soles, but we never look back. Small wins stack high, late nights, full grind. Every bruise we wore turned to gold this time. Step by step, we climb, hands up high in time. Hold down faith, behind, watch us rise, watch us rise. HVRL ARCA series, getting better.
Testing, testing. Hey, look, there we go. We've got audio. It's been so long since I've taken a broadcast on that the audios were all messed up. Sorry about that, folks. As we were saying, Rockingham Speedway here tonight. We were kind of talking about last week's race results. Chris Romano got the win at Lime Rock Park in the 8, covering for James Bolka. Donovan, you were covering for Stevenson in the number 18, taking second place. And then Chris Weiniger finishing out the third place spot with the podium finish, covering for Corey Moore in the number 99. Drivers are out on track right now doing their qualifying laps, though. So let's go ahead and take a look at where they are all at. Looks like Reginald Harris is fastest right now.
Yeah, 22.8. Oh, he's seen 22.7s in practice, but I don't think we're going to get that in this qualifying session, though.
Yeah, probably not. Another 22.88 right there as Stevenson gets to the top of the board in the 22.86. And that will put him on the pole as he parks that number 18.
Corey Moore just took it with an 8.11.
There you go. Corey Moore, driver for Shell Shockers, team owned by me. Love to see that. Oh, and that's a tap to the wall for Daniel Dunaway. Looks like that lap's going to be disallowed. Matthew Bagwell in the 5 on lap number 2. Sits 23rd right now in qualifying. Runs up high through turns 3 and 4. And Sean McLean just jumped up into the top 10. Let's see what Bagwell can do. Inside the top 20 now, sitting in 19th. And Dylan McLean, the only other one out there on track, as he sits in 23rd. And it looks like everybody has completed their qualifying session. So we'll take a short break here so I can get the overlays refixed because, you know, all kinds of technical difficulties here. But we'll be right back with some more ARCA action here for High Velocity Racing League.
HVRL on the map to the long cut back. Dust on the soles, but we never look back. Small wins stack high, late nights, full grind. Every bruise we wore turned to gold this time. Step by step, we climb, hands up high in time. Hold out faith, behind, watch us rise, watch us rise. HVRL ARCA Series, getting better every round. HVRL ARCA Series, grinding, I'm no looking down, down. HVRL ARCA Series, hear that name at the ground, getting better every round. We grind, we climb, we found. New scars, new shine. Same fire in the spine. Broke through the wall, now the whole crowd leans in line. From the edge to the front, from the crawl to the run. Still hungry, still sharp, still not nearly done. Step by step, we climb, hands up high in time. On down faith, behind, watch us rise, watch us rise. HVRL ARCA Series, getting better every round. HVRL ARCA Series, grinding, I'm no looking down, down. HVRL ARCA Series, hear that name hit the ground, getting better every round. We grind, we climb, we found. Built from the hard days, built from the run. Every loss taught us how to become. No easy road, just proof in the climb. HVRL keeps moving right on time. HVRL ARCA Series, getting better every round. HVRL ARCA Series, grinding, I'm no looking down, down. HVRL ARCA Series, hear that name at the ground, getting better every round. We grind, we climb, we found. HVRL on the map to the long cut back. Dust on the soles, but we never look back. Small wins stack high, late nights, full grind. Every bruise we wore turned to gold this time. Step by step, we climb, hands up high in time. Hold out faith, behind, watch us rise, watch us rise. HVRL ARCA Series, getting better every round. HVRL ARCA Series, grinding, I'm no looking down, down. HVRL ARCA Series, hear that name at the ground, getting better every round. We grind, we climb, we found. New scars, new scars, new scars, new shine. Same fire in the spine. Broke through the wall, now the whole crowd leans in line. From the edge to the front, from the crawl to the run. Still hungry, still sharp, still not nearly done. Step by step, we climb, hands up high in time. On down straight, behind, watch us rise, watch us rise. HVRL ARCA series. Getting better.
Alrighty, we are back here for race number 6 in Season 3 for the ARCA Series. And we have our starting grid here. Starting on the pole, the number 99 of Corey Moore with Ryan Stevenson outside row number 1 in the number 18 car. As we bump back to row 2, Reginald Harris in the 52 starts 3rd tonight with Bill Hagan in the 15 in 4th. James Edwards starts in 5th tonight in the number 6, but don't forget he is pitting. And in 6th, the number 28 of Bailey Walker. The 00 of Brandon Ball starts 7th tonight inside row number 4 with Sean McLean in the 22 to his outside. Row 5, the 35 of Cale Dees with the 71 of James Tate to his outside. Row number 6 has Robert Rambo in the number 69 with Thad Miller in the 81. I like that pink scheme there for that number 81 of Thad Miller. Moving on to row number 7, starting 13th, Dylan Chuckry in the number 1 with Robert Wyant in the 32 to his outside. In 15th tonight, the number 8 of James Bolka. The car coming off of a win, looking to try to do so here again in Rockingham in 15th place. And 16th will be the 24 of Jason Thomas. Starting 17th tonight, Colton Lanford in the number 25. Always has a great paint scheme. This one, the Taco Bell, number 25. And to his outside, substituting for Reno Connor, the number 17 is Chris Weiniger. Starting 19th, Matthew Bagwell in the 5 with Forrest Martin in the 19, starting in 20th. Jace Keller in the 45 starts 21st tonight with Damon Sabo to his outside in the 14 in 22nd. Dylan McLean will start 23rd in the number 23 with Shane Johnson to his outside in the number 2. And Dakota Bryant starts in 25th. Brent McKee to his outside. As the driver starts to pull away, we'll just kind of run down through it visually. Dakota Masher starts 27th with James Allen to his outside. Nathan Murray starting in 29th with Nick DeTraglia starting 30th. Chris Bargetzi starts in 31st. Landon Newsom 32nd in the number 88. Dominic Caminti starts in 33rd in the number 13 with John B. Wilson starting in 34th in the 29. Quinn McLean starts 35th. Daniel Dunaway 36th. Philip Carter 37th. And Alan Stouffer shotgun on the field tonight, starting in 38th. Once again, 120 laps here with 2 additional sets of tires, 1 fast repair and the competition caution at the end of lap number 40. Nice cool night here tonight. 16 miles per hour wind with overcast skies. So watch for those winds to really cause havoc on the field here tonight. Turns 1 and 2 are the danger zone. Turn 2 in particular. A little tighter on exit. The bottleneck will cause big time problems. We saw a lot of people in practice hitting that outside wall coming off of turn 2. Or getting tight up into the outside car if they were inside. So turn 2 is the place to watch as the pace car dives off down pit road. And we are about to go racing. Green flag flies, and we are underway. Good job for the two front row sitters as they've gotten single file down the backstretch, and they are free and clear out front. Reginald Harris does sit in third, going back through the field a little bit. Bailey Walker looks to the outside of the 6 of Edwards, and they will get nice and tight. A little bit of contact maybe as they get squared away. Robert Rambo looking up the inside on Sean McLean. There's so many McLeans in this field, and I have not broadcasted ARCA in a long time. Oh, almost 3 wide back there, and there's the car sideways.
Weiniger, Keller, and the Canadian was involved.
A lot of people get involved there. Pretty sure it all started there with the 1. We'll go back to the caution here. Yeah, looking at that offset 3 wide. Yeah, we got the 1 of Chuckery and Weiniger out there on the outside, just not clear. Closes the door up into the 17. Bolka gets away down the inside, as does Lanford. The 24 comes piling in, and then Keller nowhere to go either in the 45. Those 4 cars, the main ones involved in that incident. A few of those people down pit road. Weiniger coming down to get that fixed, as is Jason Thomas.
Etsy with the lucky dog. That's a gift for him.
That is a gift.
There's quite a few drivers lapped down from having to serve penalties after last week.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially get a drive-through going a lap down. A very quick caution is definitely what you want.
Yeah, keeps you fresh, gets you in a good position to get that lap back quickly. Hopefully, the ones that are still a lap down are going to be definitely looking for more cautions, quick cautions. They can hopefully get their laps back as well. And already double filing up. Looks like Weiniger had to tow to pit road. As he is back out on track now.
It looks like Weiniger still has a bunch of damage on the rear of that car. Looks like he didn't use his fast repair yet.
I think that's smart, especially seeing what's happened already here. Save it for when it really matters, like if an engine gets blown, especially if you got to be at the back of the field too.
Yeah, when you're back in the field, you definitely want to be careful. With these ARCA races, I found it always best to be up in the top 5, top 10 for the entire race. Once you get into the middle of the pack, it's definitely dodging a lot of things.
Well, you would know, Mr. Season 1 champion.
Yeah. There we go. Corey Moore with a huge launch.
Yeah, it's a great launch there for the 99. Not having to wait for the green flag to fly. He had all of the advantage, and that's a hard shot to the outside wall. A couple people having to play dodgems. And they get it figured out. No caution. Single file for the top 6 or 7 drivers. But Bill Hagan now up into third after the mistake there by Reginald Harris, and he's got Bailey Walker chasing him down in the 28. And don't look now.
Oh, there goes
they're round
McLean.
3. And Brent McKee.
Bagwell.
Thad
Forrest got a
Miller.
little piece of that.
Looks like Thad got a piece of it as well.
Okay, McLean's are all running the same paint scheme. That's going to be hard to figure out who's who.
Looks like Sean McLean just jumped to pit road, so I'm going to assume that was one of the drivers involved. We'll go back to the caution here. It looks like Thad Miller. Oh, there was actually contact before that, though, too. Let's see. Off of turn 2, Thad gets a little bit squirrely. And it looks like, ooh, hard net code there for the 22 and 23. And Thad gets a hard shot. Wow. Carnage everywhere there. There was a lot to try to unpack in that. So the 22 and the 23 make contact coming into 3.
That's going to be a fun family meeting.
Yeah. It was like a snap thing there for the 23. And Sean McLean gets into. No, I'm sorry. It was the other way around. 22 first, then the 23. So, and then the 22 smacking the back there. Nowhere for a lot of those guys to go. Forrest Martin trying to dodge everything, gets down all the way to the wall on the inside. Oh, 43, nowhere to go either. That's unfortunate there for Dakota Bryant. He gets contact as well.
And all this is just helping those guys that got that early drive-through.
That it is. And look at that. Double filed up all ready to go. That was a lot of carnage, though.
Yeah, we get that here at the old Rock. It's a tough track.
I seem to remember a very, very high caution count race in Gen 6 2 seasons ago that had a lot of carnage there, too. But that was on the old skin, too.
Oh yeah, it was a lot more bumpier. It's a lot more smooth with this new skin.
All right, lights off on the pace car. It's going to be diving that back down pit road. And we get into the restart zone. Green flag flies. And another good jump there for Corey Moore on the restart.
Race with Corey, especially in the ARCA series, I'll say he's probably one of the toughest passed. Once you got him up front, good luck.
Yeah, he does a good job of blocking lanes, getting the arrow on the cars behind him, making sure that they don't have any opportunities to pass. I've raced with him in the truck series a few seasons as well, and there's a reason why we picked him to captain the team here down in the ARCA series. Bailey Walker's moved up to 3rd off that restart, getting in front of Bill Hagan. And Cale D's up 4 spots at the start of the race into the top 5. And fastest lap of the race last time by for Bailey Walker, 22.7. Didn't we say we weren't going to see these times in the race? And there's a car around.
Oh! Ball and Harris. And the 32 just comes right
Blistering in.
And Sabo guy clipped in the rear there.
Yeah, the 32 just came slobber knocker through there. Holy cow.
I don't know if he thought it would clear up before he got there or not.
Well, either way, definitely should have been slowing down. That is for sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at the caution. The 23 was there again in this one of Dylan McLean. So let's go ahead and back this up just a little bit. And we'll go quarter speed. So Reginald Harris to the outside there of the 00, and then offset 3 wide. And up into the 52, across the nose, and into the outside wall. A lot of people making the smart move going to the inside. And up into the outside wall, trying to get by that was the 32. That was a hard shot for that car as well. And Sabo did get a piece of that as well. Doesn't look like that car's in too much. Doesn't look like it's got that much damage on it though, so.
This track is kind of aero, but you can run with a damaged car and still maintain pace.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the front of that 32 is all messed up, and it looks like he's got some the toe knocked out of it as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he lifted or not. I'm not sure.
Hard telling, not knowing.
Corey Moore's going to switch there. He's going to take the outside this time.
Definitely a fan of that move. Makes it harder for the second place car to get a good look at you when you take that jump.
That is
Just delay him a
true.
little bit.
Yeah, I like that too. Especially at a track like this where he's able to get that jump. He can get down to the bottom, no problem at all.
I mean, it's a smart move. I mean, that puts Stevenson in front of Bailey Walker, which he's going to get a better jump than Stevenson. Try to hold off that car who just set that fastest lap not too long ago.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a few drivers dropping down into the 22.7s. Bailey Walker, Bill Hagan, Cale Dees all setting laps in the 22.7s. Corey Moore and Ryan Stevenson both sitting their best lap at 22.88 and 87 respectively. I think that's probably more likely where the race pace will be for the majority of the race with the fresher tires. So, but pace cars in. Corey Moore has control of the field, and the green flag flies once more.
Yeah, Corey Moore is definitely keeping Stevenson guessing.
You got to. That's when you have the race lead, you have got to keep the guy that's to your inside or outside guessing when you're going to go. Playing games on the restart in that regard is the best course of action.
Oh yeah, though one that really good is Dylan McLean. As soon as once you got him figured out, he does something different.
Big pile of cars back here around Reginald Harris. Looks like Colton Lanford up through the inside, battling for the 9th position. And off of 4, looks like Lanford should be able to complete that pass down the front straightaway and into turn 1, and he does. They're behind him, Bolka looking up the inside on James Tate. And Bolka will clear the 71 for the 11th spot. Ooh, that was a shot to the outside wall there for Bailey Walker, it looks like.
And Cale Dees is starting to close that door and shorten up that gap.
A lot of drivers in close proximity as well. The top 7 or 8. Yeah, top 7 all in close proximity. And Hagan has to dive out of the way, as he'll look up the inside on Cale Dees. Remember, I did say turn 2 is the danger zone. It's definitely showing to be the danger zone.
Stevenson's looking inside on Corey Moore.
Battle for the race lead. Ooh, getting loose off of turn 2. Has to bail out of it, and that will allow Bailey Walker into the mix as the 28 goes up the outside. 3 and 4 is definitely the better spot for the outside lane. They can get all that momentum down the long straightaway. Oh, blink. And Walker's going to let him go. Oh, a little loose off of turn 2 there for Walker, or maybe a crossover.
Oh, McKee's in the wall. Oh, just collects the 24 brand ball. Morris, Johnson, Want, Allen. Oh my goodness.
A lot of people involved in that one as McKee jumps to pit road. We go to the trusty far chase cam. Ooh. That, oh, gets absolutely crushed after that. Good Lord. Yeah, looks like the 41 clips that left rear. 92 down to the inside wall. Hard shot to the nose of that car. Detraglia involved in that, and then I don't know who the heck comes flying in here. At 24.
That will be Thomas.
Jason
Guess he
Thomas.
goes for Moore and Stevenson.
Okay. Oh, and the 00 gets caught up in that after the fact, too. Another case of some marker braking, I'd take it. .26 laps down out of the 120.
So we got a new leader, Robert Rambo.
Rambo, Bolka going to be your front row. Newsom and Bagwell in row 2. And look at that, Chris Weininger up into the top 10 now.
I was curious if with all these cautions, everybody's gonna make it without going down refueling.
Yeah, 4 cautions so far. And the pace car. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that puts Corey Moore and Stevenson in traffic for the first time.
They're gonna have to deal with the drivers back in traffic, and Rambo gets a great jump.
That was a heck of a jump, and Newsom was following through on the inside Boca now.
There goes the 43 around. Caution out again. We kind of saw it happening there. Catches that apron, sends the car around in front of the field.
Oh yeah, car definitely gets upset when you got 2 tires on the track and 2 tires on the apron.
Let's see. Who is it that comes in after the fact? Somebody gets loose afterwards and absolutely smashes that car.
Oh, Rambo and Newsom decided to come in.
And that'll put Bolka to the point. Followed by Matthew Bagwell and Dylan Chuckery.
I think it's the first time I've seen Chuck be race on that.
And Brandon Ball is getting his lap back. He'll be back on the lead lap here.
Yeah, he's had a rough first 30 laps. I think he's been involved in almost every caution.
I think a lot of people have had some rough first 30 laps, to be fair. The McLeans have had some rough 30 laps. I mean, it's been a lot of people getting involved on this. Like I said, I knew there was going to be problems in turns 1 and 2. 3 and 4 are pretty easy to figure out. Not a lot of people have issue in 3 and 4. It's just one. Really, it's just 2. And it's not really 1. It's just 2. But that double apex can get people.
Oh yeah, that turn 2, it's a great corner. It's a tough corner, and if you can time it just right, you can get a huge run off of it.
It's all about throttle modulation and just making sure you don't upset the car. It's not as bumpy as it was on the old skin, but it is still very difficult. It reminds me a lot of Bristol when you come up out of the corners, and or Dover when you come up out of the corner.
Oh yeah, I missed the old bumpy skin.
we
that
got
was so much fun.
We got some old bumpy skins with Atlanta there for the money race not that long ago, so we like abrasive surfaces here. Big jump there for Bolka on the green flag.
Agwell just sleeping.
And Corey Moore back up into the top 5. He's trying to find his way back up front, and another caution here. As
Not sure what that one's for.
The 9 was around of Alan Stouffer. Looks like something was already going on for him there. Let's see. Oh, blinks out in front of a car, and KLD's got the good blink treatment there. It looks like the 35 drove right through him. Holy.
Oh my goodness.
You know, Kale was puckered there for that. That would have been big time damage to the 35. Yeah, it was a blink out there though for the 9, and hard to tell where the driver is when that happens. So.
Oh yeah.
It's a guessing game when that happens. So.
We have a few cars that had a connection issue. I think Phil Carter had a huge blink out, and he voluntarily went to the rear of the field. It's very good sportsmanship there.
We do like it when people are cognizant of that, so. Volka and Chukri are going to be the top 2, with Weiniger sitting 3rd now after the restart in this caution.
You're very close to the comp.
We are very close to the comp. I would say probably the next, if there's another caution before the comp, that would be the comp at this point.
I would say so. Yep.
Because we'll go back green on lap 36, so. And Bolka's going to take the inside.
Corey Morler and Bailey Walker is just slowly making their way back up. They're 5th and 6th.
Yeah, 3rd row for those 2. Stevenson back in the pack again. He sits 24th or 25th with Jace Keller there.
Yeah, he just pitted. He might be jumping the comp caution here.
That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Pace car dives off. Bolka has control here again. He's going to get a good jump.
Leininger follows right through. Takes second.
Nothing wrong with that for the inside lane.
Reckoning one.
And we got the 13:52 round.
Is that going to be our comp?
Believe it is.
Going back and looking at their restart here. 52 gets into the 9, bails out of it, and the 13 just kind of caught in the crossfire, it looks like. I think the 9 kind of checks up a little more than the 52 is ready for.
Yeah, watching the 9, he seems like he backs it up earlier than the most of the field. So I definitely feel needs to take notice of that and try to adjust themselves when they're near that 9 car.
Yep, I agree. All things considered, Cominti gets away with it pretty good because he doesn't really hit the wall at all. So all he's got is just that whatever damage that he got between himself and the 52. So all in all, not bad for the 13.
Corey Moore taking tires.
Not a bad idea, since that is the comp caution.
And not many people came in.
I see Bailey Walker stays out. Man, I'm surprised James Edwards doesn't come down here, though. I'll keep that meme alive longer than it should. Walker going to take the outside. That's a good choice.
Oh, we got Langford and Bill Hagan back up here.
Yeah, Lanford up 14 spots from the start, so he's been slowly working his way back up to the front. Right now, another driver to watch is sitting just around the top 10 as well, and Nathan Murray in the 47. He showed a lot of speed in practice. All right, pace car dives off. Into the restart zone, and away goes the 28. Great restart there for Walker. And Lanford gets a good run up the inside of Hagan, gets up into third. And looks like the Traglia gets through as well. He's up to fourth.
Sabo got a little loose coming out for.
I saw that. He gets it under control.
Oh, Caldes hits the wall right there.
And that T-Mobile number 18, Stevenson's working his way back up through the field.
Ooh, he's shuts the door on him.
Yeah, that was tight. That was tight. Dees is side by side there with Rambo, and he'll fall back in line behind the 69. And it looks like Stevenson's ready to get back up in front of KLD's. As the 18 is going to go to the inside.
Big wheel out of the 88.
Walker still leads the way up here as Edwards sits in second. And Lanford actually, I looked like he got loose out of turn 2 that last time by. And here comes Hagan. 15 looks to the inside. And Lanford going to shut the door.
Tight battle for 5th place over here.
I was just looking at that. Basically 4th to 8th, not 8th. Yeah, 8th is right. Is going crazy right now as Dylan McLean gives the nose to the back of the 47 and almost contact between those two. Lanford very slow up in front of these guys as Hagan goes by, and Bargetzi will get by as well. Now the battle basically 6th. Nope, sorry, it is still 5th.
Oh, 3 wide. Murray backs out of it.
That was a very smart decision. Probably not very happy with the move made there by McLean, but Dylan's saying he's got places to go.
Or if Lanford is on old tires and it's causing him just to drift up.
Yeah, Lanford has fallen back quite a bit since the restart, and he hits the wall there as well. Oh, car sideways back there, not completely around.
Looks like Detraglia is looking to make a move on Bailey Walker for the lead.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Detraglia up to second. He's up the inside on the 28, and oh, almost into the left rear quarter panel of Walker. Still has the inside, but comes in very flat. That'll give Walker the advantage here in 3 and 4. And he'll try to set that back up.
Well, they are teammates, so hopefully they can keep this clean.
You definitely don't want to be taking your teammates out.
McLean's did that earlier.
They did. It was a family affair, that's for sure.
Can you McLean a McLean? That is the question.
Driver who led a lot of laps here early, Corey Moore, is back in 18th. I know that he took tires on that last stop, and he's got the wall there going into turn 1. He's got Bolka behind him.
Oh, Hagan gave him the horn right there.
A lot more battling going on up here. Bargetzi almost into the back of the 15 there. That was close. The good news is he knows that there's a brake pedal on the left.
Walker to the outside to Dragula.
That's going to be a tight battle down the front straightaway. Walker might have just barely gotten the advantage off of turn 4. But Detraglia takes over the race lead here as the 95 is out front.
Bill Hagan to the inside of James Edwards, trying to take that 3rd place position.
Deep
Edwards
in there,
spins it in there. Way too far.
Way deep. And Hagan will take over 3rd. And Bargetzi looking to get by as well.
I'll say out of these top 5 cars, probably Hagan's probably the smoothest one out there. Oh, Bulka sideways. But he's still going, though.
Gets it back going. He's back to 21st, though.
Bargetzi is taking over 4th position. Now Hagen's looking at his sights in that 28 car.
And McLean gets by Edwards into the top 5. More battling going on just a little bit further back as Cale Dees and Landon Newsom back here battling for the 8th spot. Rambo is near this as well as Lanford and Stevenson, who had to make some movements to get away from Lanford as it looked like he got tight out of turn 2. And the 00 Brandon Ball back here as well.
And Walker has lost 2nd place and gonna drop 2 spots to Hagen and Bargetzi.
Walker stayed out at that last caution, so I'm wondering if maybe the tire advantage definitely not favoring him, but he looks like he's diamonding turns 1 and 2, which that's not a bad option when you're single file. So,
And it sounds like they're going for the green flag stops. You have Forrest Martin and Ryan Stevenson, Jace Keller, Damon Sabo all coming down pit road.
and lap traffic now playing a factor as DeTraglia starts to navigate through that. He'll get by that last car, and Hagen starting to close the gap to DeTraglia as well. Last lap was a 10th faster. This time about the same. So it doesn't really gain anything.
The leaders are coming to pit road.
Yeah, there goes DeTraglia. Hagen stays out.
Yep, I would too. Get my bonus points for leading the lap.
Especially where as close as he was as close as he was. Absolutely. And then if I'm him, I'm coming this time. You don't want to let the fresher tires prevail. He's staying out though.
Yep.
Maybe he's got a little extra in the tank there than some of those drivers. I don't know.
Here he comes.
He's got Edwards to his outside as he's taking it down to the apron and getting it down pit road. Next closest car is the 9, sitting second. And then right behind him is the pole sitter from the race, Corey Moore. A lot of 9s going on there. 9 and 99.
And the 9's coming down the pit.
And he'll dive out of the way as Corey Moore will take over the race lead once again.
Oh, Carter got a little sideways there.
And the big thing through green flag pit stops is you got to be careful with those tires. They're going to be cold when you come back out. You're not going to be driving it the same way. It's definitely something to watch. You got to ease the temps back into them.
That's what makes green flag pit stop so scary. You
All
just
it
don't
takes-
know when the cost is going to come out.
Exactly. All it takes is one person making a mistake on the cold tires to cause a caution. And people will be caught laps down.
The 32 is sideways on the track right now. He just pulled it on the pit row.
I'm thinking a lot of these stops are going to be fuel only that they just did because they only had the 2 sets of tires. And they still got about 60-something laps to go.
Oh, this is sketchy. There goes Lanford up the inside of the lap car, and Corey Moore with older tires is now getting passed by other drivers as well with the fresh tires. And I heard some scuffs. Where was that?
In turn 3, Dylan Chuckery got sideways. He was able to keep it straight.
The tire differences, people got to be careful navigating old tires and new tires. So Chuckery will lose second to Bolka now because of that. And Chuckery looks like, oh, he's...
Oh, he just took out Weininger.
Oh, and Walker gets the one as well. Wow.
That was a weird one.
Did he call out he was going to pits? Because he was down on the apron down the backstretch.
I didn't hear him call anything out.
He dives it down there and over brakes and smashes into the 17. And then Walker comes by and gets a little bit of that as well. And all that does is help the people who hadn't pit yet. Corey Moore, James Bolka, Shane Johnson, John B. Wilson all coming down pit road here.
It looks like it's also going to trap most of the field a lap down. I'm seeing only the top 9 on the lead lap.
The Trackley coming down pit road right now. Remember when we talked about earlier when Weininger didn't take his fast repair? I think he took it there.
Yeah, he definitely had to take it there.
Yeah, that was a hard one.
But again, a good move there by doing that. He now has a brand new race car all ready to go.
Cars getting their wave around.
Yeah, a lot of people will take the wave around there. Should put us at about 23 cars on the lead lap. And that was a good green flag run right there too. I mean, we had a decent stint there. Enough where we were able to get green flag pit stops. So
it was fun to watch too.
Should have done a crank it up, but we didn't do it. So here we are. Just shy of 50 to go, so. And Corey Moore, who's led a lot of the early part of the race, is back out front and gets a great jump on that restart. And the caution immediately back out. Looks like the 9 had an issue. Oh! Coming around turns 3 and 4. Guessing he was one of the drivers that got the wave around and over brakes it, snaps it down into the barrels. That was a hard shot there for the 9.
Yeah, that might have ended his night.
That's what I'm thinking. And just snaps out loose on him and down into the barrels. Ooh. A hard shot there for the 9.
It's just inexperience, but they'll definitely know for next time.
Yeah, definitely want to let off a little bit earlier than turn 4 as you come off of it to as you catch the field. But live and learn.
We all started somewhere.
Now we got to get ourselves back to racing the way we did through that green flag stint, because man, that was fun to watch. Ooh, people saving fuel. I heard it.
Do we know how many laps they are getting on fuel?
I have not heard.
I've not heard either. I would imagine it's around 30.
I would imagine.
They got and Shane Johnson sneaking his way up here in the top 5. He's always been good at doing that. Take advantage of these huge green flag runs and caution situations.
You got to be smart with situations like that and put yourself in a situation, especially where we've seen a lot. Oh, something happened to Jace. I was letting people by. Got it. Okay. Said he crashed. Yeah, you got to be smart about it and make sure you put yourself in situations where you can take advantage of the amount of cautions that are happening. So. Moore and Bolka will lead him to the green flag here once again. Pace car dives down into the restart zone, and away we go. Great jump once again for Corey Moore. Out to almost a half a second right off the rip on Bolka.
Bulker pretty much just let him have it. he was laying back real far. I don't know, it's because he was on the outside and he just couldn't get a good view. Not really sure.
Johnson's still sitting in 4th. And caution out once again. That's Sabo. And Sabo's around in turns 1 and 2.
Sounds like Sabo was too hard on the brakes and got himself loose.
Got himself loose and then finished off there by Murray. Holds the brakes though there, keeps it steady so everybody can get by. So good job there. Yeah, I started getting loose. Tough situation. It's very easy to do it in these cars though.
Oh yeah, it is very easy to do it, especially here at Rockingham. I remember I got myself loose a few times when in the truck race when Liner used to shut the door on me like every time I caught up to him. Hit the brakes a little too hard and got sideways.
Rockingham is a tough track though. It really is. I'm glad it's back in NASCAR. I'm glad that they're reviving the track. I'm glad they're reviving North Wilkesboro as well. Getting back to the roots of racing.
Yeah. I always liked the Rockham's schedule back in the early 2000s. Watching Dale Jarrett and Jeff Gordon.
It was always fun. It was always fun when it would be you'd start at Daytona and then go to Rockingham right after.
Oh yeah.
Two drastically different tracks. Yeah, Corey Moore continuing to take that outside. I think that's the right call. I mean, I don't think anybody's got anything for him when he's out front like this.
Yeah, and I don't think Volka can figure it out. I don't think his visibility of that 99 is too great on his outside.
Got to get triples for that. Or an ultra wide.
Oh, I just like to lean right onto their door. Some people don't like it, but sometimes you gotta do it.
Audio cues for the win. Yeah. Early's been working in the box there for Moore, so we'll see if he continues to do that. He's going to have Johnson and Weiniger behind him. And Early indeed in the box it is as Moore rips away.
Heard somebody going with sliding tires. Looks like Sabo and Bailey Walker got involved. Looks like
Stevenson just got involved as well as he gets clobbered there by the 9. Caution number 11 on the night. All right, this is going to be interesting. Let's go to the far chase because I can't really tell what happened here. It looks like a big time checkup. Oh, yeah, big time checkup. Rambo trying to get slowly in there. He gets tagged by Walker. And then Keller into Stevenson. Teammate action there. Oh, Stevenson down into the door of Walker. Murray just trying to stay on the brakes to get away from that. Down into Sabo. And then Stevenson back up across the track, hammered by the 9. Everybody just doing their best there to stay out of it if they can.
not how you want to spend your first race back for Stevenson.
No.
I put in all that hard work for him last week, and now it's gonna sit all the way back there. I'll have to talk to him later.
Yeah, you tell him.
I mean, he had pace. He started up front. He's just been caught up in trouble for a little bit now that he's gotten into the back of the pack.
Yeah, unfortunately that happens in this series quite a bit. Once you get stuck back there, you're gonna be back there.
I think it's just like that across all of HVRL, to be honest. The competition is pretty high in the upper series. Once you get into the pack, it's hard to get by people, too, because nobody's giving an inch, that's for sure, when the time comes.
Oh, yeah. And about to go green here. Bulker needs to do something different. He needs to start reacting before Moore reacts and just try to time that better. If he don't, Moore's is going to run away with this thing.
If I was him, I'd be tightening right up to that 99, but he rips away.
Oh, yeah.
Little better reaction that time. Keeps it inside of the 4/10 before they get down into turn 1, but now Moore is ready to go. And John Wilson up into third now. Three wide back there. They get it figured out. A little hot there for a couple of the drivers. 95 and the 5 both get.
Oh! Walker is around again with Nathan Murray, I think it was.
Caminti's there, Newsom.
It's another good Bailey Walker, another fast car. Just got shuffled in the back, and he just can't stay out of trouble.
Yeah, once you get in the back, it's tough to get through, especially if you feel like you got pace and there's cars in front of you that are slower. Rambo again in front of Walker here. Walker tries to go around the outside into McLean. That is Dylan McLean, right? 23, Dylan McLean.
Yep, Dylan.
Got it right. Hey, we're on track here. And Murray nowhere to go. The 13's getting caught up in this as well. That was Caminti. Yeah, that's a tough one. Walker gets some bigger damage as well out of that than he did the last time.
Yeah, I think Walker knows he's fast, and he's trying to get back up there, but he might be just rushing himself too much. He just needs to take a few breathers and
Yep.
get back into his rhythm.
Yep, absolutely. You can't, when you get in the back, the worst thing you can do is let your frustration build up to the point where you make another mistake, and then you let your frustration build up more into another mistake. It's better just to take a minute, take a breathe, take a deep breath, and just let it all go. And just try your best not to get involved in another incident, because it is real easy to do. Feels like we've seen this restart happen a ton. But
Oh yeah.
you see who's sitting in third, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Or,
Oh,
well,
Mr.
fourth.
Weininger.
Technically, he's on the outside, but yeah, Weininger sitting right behind Corey Moore.
Oh, and I think it's the first time we've seen Forrest Martin up here, Mr. Consistent.
Oh, Mr. Smooth and Steady, number 19, Forrest
Yeah.
Martin.
Yeah.
He always finds himself in these situations, getting into these into the late part of the race, and he's up in the front. So definitely a driver to watch right now. Tell you what though, Weininger could make something happen here in that 17 from sitting second row outside. He's going to be right on the back bumper of that 99. Yep. That's a great jump on the outside there for Weininger.
Sure is.
He'll be to the outside of Bolka. And he might even be able to clear air out of 2. Not quite yet.
Balka's fighting back.
He is fighting back. They're door to door in 3 and 4. The momentum should favor Weininger here, but still has the corner panel.
He should have it coming out of this.
Oh, and they're wrecking in 2.
Big time wreck back there.
It's the Traglia. Oh, they're still stacking up.
Oh man, looks like a big one.
It's a parking lot. A lot of people. We'll go to Rambo first. See what happens. happened in front of Rambo.
It looks like the 5 of Bagwell just came in a little too hot, slid up, and got DeTraglia on the left rear.
That is exactly what happened. And then that just caused chain reactions behind. Hagan gets picked up in that as well.
A lot of good cars.
And a lot of cautions here since the caution around lap 70. 13 cautions so far for 36 laps out of the 94 we have completed. I'll tell you what, now that we got Weiniger up here in the front row as well, I bet you we see a little more competitive restart here.
Yeah.
No offense to any of the ARCA guys who've been battling Bolka, but Weiniger's been a front runner in the Truck Series for a few seasons now. He's got a lot of experience under his belt racing with Corey Moore even too. So we'll see what happens. See if he tightens up to him. He doesn't. Green flag flies. Little tire spin there for Weiniger.
Got a little excited.
A little excited. You know a thing or two about spinning the tires here at Rockingham, don't you, Brandon?
I do.
And another caution. Trying to figure out exactly what happened. Let's see if we can find a culprit. Oh, what in the world happened there? Check up on the outside lane there.
Oh, and Weiniger's going in the pit. Corey Moore stays out. Shane Johnson stays out. Colton Lanford stays out. And Bailey Walker stays out.
This is an insane chain reaction here on this caution. Bolka looks like he doesn't get away very quickly. And everybody behind him is like, let's go. And just boom, boom, boom. The one that gets the worst of it is the 7 of Dunaway. He runs in the back of Tate and just stops in front of the 13 and down across the nose of Rambo, and a few other drivers getting caught up in that as well. So that was interesting, to say the least. But with Weiniger coming down to pit, that leaves Shane Johnson second, Colton Lanford third, and Bailey Walker fourth. So Walker gets his wish of getting back up front.
Yeah. I knew Weiniger took tires. I think Forrest Martin pitted a caution before he took tires. So we'll see who wins. Old tires or new tires.
If it stays going, it's going the way that it's been going. Yellow flags all over the place. It will be the people who have the track position for sure. So.
Oh yeah.
Track position is always king when it comes to situations like that.
Let's see if Johnson has any better luck against Corey Moore.
Just as long as he doesn't do the HBR thing and spin the tires and up across the nose of the car to the outside. At least it's not lap 1 or lap 0.
Yeah, I only do it on lap 1.
You do no, you do it on lap 0. You don't do it on lap 1. You do it on lap 0. Pace car down. No tire
Johnson
spin.
Yeah, and Walker is made his way back up front.
Hey, track position's king, like I said. Oh, that's a loose car. That was KLD's getting loose.
I'll take 3 wide back here. James and Edwards, Chris Bargetzi, Forrest Martin.
Yeah, Forrest Martin's like, I'm going back to the front. He's already up to 11th off the restart. And they're spinning up in the back. Stevenson's in that one.
And it looks like Quinn McLean. It looks like he wasn't involved. He just stopped.
Hey, good on him. That was another 3 wide incident there. Oh, well, it wasn't, and then it was, I should say. You got a car damaged there in the 1 of Chuckery. Hagen goes to the inside on it. And then 1 up into Stevenson. Stevenson's going to come down and gets turned there by the 1. The 1 actually does a great job of saving that car. I'm going to be honest with you. The 00 spins out afterwards, and then, yeah, Quinn McLean stops to not make contact. Smart. Inside 20 to go as well now.
I'm surprised Stevens' car is still going.
Yeah, I kind of am as well, honestly, with that one. I mean, he used the fast repair at the right time, I would say, probably, but... And Forrest Martin got a great run towards the front. He gets up to the top 10.
I think he's going to need a longer green flag runs if he's going to be able to catch Corey.
Well, the heat cycle continuing to get better and better for those guys on older tires as it gets warm, cold, warm, cold, warm, cold. So, yeah, you're right. Corey Moore, Bailey Walker front row here for the restart. As we go back to racing on start of lap 105. So 16 to go here as we come back to the green flag.
Oh yeah, I would like to see Johnson get his first HVRL win.
Donovan, who you got here in these last 16 laps?
I don't know. I don't want to jinx any of the drivers right now, so I'm gonna go with the no pick.
No pick. Okay. All right. We'll see what happens here. Restart.
Huge jump by Corey there.
Massive jump. KLD's gets a good jump on the outside as well.
And the eights around
Car
James Bolka.
sideways.
Bolka. And another parking lot out there in turns 2. I was going to say turns 1 and 2, but it's really just turn 2 down the back stretch. Let's go see if we can figure out what happened. Bolka already starting to get turned there. Oh, it came from the top down across the nose. We'll go far chase. Started out high down here in turn 1. And the 23 of Dylan McLean saw a hole, but Bolka closed it up. And unfortunately for Bolka, the front of that 23 machine did not give any kind of a break there. Oh, Tate's hard shot there to the left side of the number 8 car.
Oh, yeah.
Lanford a
Yeah.
hard shot. Stevenson.
Less than 20 to go. There ain't going to be no breaks given.
Yeah, you can't expect that to be a break given for sure.
What is going on, everybody?
What is going on?
Figured I'd come and join you guys for a few minutes and watch the rest of the race with you guys.
I was like, wait a minute, who just jumped up here? It's got to be one of our broadcasting crew.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
How we doing, Helen? I mean, Jace.
All right, Matthew. First night back, and the jokes don't stop, man. It's going good, man. Frustrating night, but we move on to next week.
Yeah. What were you? I know you were near the mid-pack for the start of the race. What were you seeing out there?
Just not a lot of. To be 1,000% honest, just not a lot of respect on the track. Nobody's giving space, and I feel like there was a lack of practice from a lot of the field this week. So,
all right. Well, now that you're in the booth with us, who you got? Who you picking?
Corey Moore.
Hey, that's my pick
It's
too.
not a bad pick.
That's my pick too.
Oh,
No.
it's an easy pick.
Well,
I got some
not
bias.
fully.
I got some bias though, because Shell Shockers is my team. So
Yeah. Well, not because he's in the lead, but from what I've heard throughout the practices that James Edwards has thrown up this week, he's logged quite a few laps and super fast laps. So I wasn't surprised to see him in the front at all. I wouldn't be also surprised, if we're being biased a little bit, if Shane ends up coming out with this win. He's up there in the front.
Yeah, he's snuck his way up there. You got Forrest Martin back there in 10th, who has I think fresh tires as well. So he's one to watch. That's one I've got my eye on as well. But I'm gonna be the bias side of me is definitely wanting Corey to get the win here.
And I don't know. I can't remember if Corey's ran a few races, but now that we're going green, wow, what a jump!
Yeah, it's been like that up front all night long. Everybody that's been leading has gotten great jumps on the restarts.
What I've also noticed is that we take a little advice from Dale
14's
Earnhardt.
14's around, another caution.
Oh,
And
Forrest just gets
Holy.
clobbered. I was watching that. Oh,
They're
man.
still wrecking into turn 3.
That is a heartbreaker, because Forrest was getting through that no problem, and then he wasn't. Oh, man. All right, let's go back and take a look at it. I'm guessing, Quinn, that was him stopping on track, so we'll go to Forrest. I don't remember exactly where that all started, so we're going to try and find it. Hey, look, we kind of found it. I think it was right there.
Well, Dayhoff, beginning this race, I haven't had the stream up. Who was your pick at the very beginning?
We didn't pick at the beginning.
We didn't.
No. I was feeling confident with Stevenson for sure, but he's just been roughed up.
I feel like there's a lot of roughing up going around tonight, in totality.
Yeah, so my current pick is Corey Moore.
Everybody's picking Corey Moore.
I mean, you got to with the amount of cautions.
You do. You really do. Man, Sabo took a ride on that as well. He got loose in turn 2 and hit those barrels on the backstretch and just popped that thing up in the air. Not a ride I would want to be taking, that's for sure. Oh, Corey's actually led a nice amount of laps too. He's about to get out of that nice number though. 69 laps led so far tonight.
Oh wow,
Dominant, for sure.
I mean, he put himself in the right spot at the right time. That's for sure. As we are going to go back to the green flag here on lap 113. That means 8 more laps of regulation racing. But I think we all know what's going to happen here.
Yeah, I mean, I think these drivers that have been starting beside Corey Moore, they just gotta risk it more if they want a chance at it. I mean, don't be afraid to easy into that throttle before that leader hits the throttle. Just don't pass him, and you should be able to stay side by side with him.
Now, Jace, if you were in the shoes of the 28 here, what would you be doing?
I would be looking to time this restart as best as I can, and then look for the first chance to make a crossover move.
See, what I'd be doing...
If these guys can...
What I'd be doing is getting as tight to that 99 as you possibly can. Use the audio cues. As soon as you hear that thing throttle up, bang, get on it as well. That's me.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I'll be right against that door.
And green flag flies, and once again, Moore with a great jump. Johnson gets a great
got
jump, too.
One this time.
They'll be side by
He
side.
holds wide open.
Johnson just lost all that speed.
Lost a ton of it and lost a lot of spots as it happened as well. D's up to third. And Edwards is charging forward as well. Edwards looks to the inside on Cale Dees for that third spot.
Oh, Wilson sideways. He's losing it.
And he couldn't keep it down on the apron.
He locked it down, though.
Yeah. That's probably the cleanest spin all night.
He locked it down, which is all you can ask for in that situation. Oh, my Lord. You're not going to guess the new fastest lap of the race.
Weininger.
Bailey Walker.
Ooh.
22:58.
That's moving.
You are not kidding.
Hey, Corey Moore has been on the same set of tires for a while.
Yes, he has.
Well, the only good thing that's coming out of these cautions is you're not having to use so much tire. You only have little tiny stints to where you can stay on a set for a long time.
And we've been talking about the heat cycle of them as well. With these cautions, even the cars that are coming out on fresh tires, they got to get temps in those tires. So with these short stints like we've been getting, he doesn't have to worry about them getting temp in the tires and then charging forward to get by him. I think the closest one he's got to deal with right now are Edwards and Weininger that have fresher tires. And, I mean, as long as we stay getting these cautions, he should be fine. I think we might get a natural green-white checkered here to finish it off, if we can. But you know everyone's going to be trying to charge to that front as fast as they possibly can.
Absolutely. I know Corey Moore's going to try to run away with it, and Bailey Walker is just so close, he can smell it.
Yeah. Cale Dees is right there as well. I mean, he got up to third quickly off that restart.
Also, P5, Mr. Chris Weininger.
Yeah, Weininger is right there too. And it's not going to be a natural green-white checker. It's going to be a green-white checker. I was wrong. It's okay. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again.
It's okay. Happens to the best of us.
I know, I'm right here. I'm joking. It's a joke. This is where you take a deep breath. If you're Corey Moore, everybody in the top 10 really, because it could go any direction here. We could see a wreck for the lead. You never know.
It's gonna get
Dicey.
very wild.
It's gonna be dicey. That's for sure.
Pace car dives off.
And another good jump. Walker was able to keep it a little closer this time on the restart. We'll see what happens through turns 1 and 2. D's side by side with Edwards. Edwards gets by Cale Dees for third. Murray, Weiniger side by side as well. Bargetzi sits in fifth. Fifth. 2 to go here. And
Bailey
Moore,
Walker is slowly closing up that gap.
I say Moore wants to get around to get that white flag.
Yeah.
White flag in the air. Next flag ends it.
Oh, it's going close. Walker is coming.
Lap time that
And
last
he
time
did
was
one. Yep, he just gave it to Moore. It's all Moore's.
all he's got to do is get through turns 3 and 4, no problems. And the 99 of Corey Moore starts first, finish first. Victory at Rockingham.
Just a dominating performance.
Yeah, no doubt. You could definitely tell, like I said earlier, who practiced this week, who didn't practice as much, and then guys just trying to come in here and wing it.
Yeah, you can't wing it. Not here. That double apex in turns 1 and 2, it's a bottleneck up there. But Corey Moore gets it done. As we'll watch him burn it down. If he's got fuel to. I don't know.
Definitely does. He
4 laps left. That's what he
Dang.
said.
and I think the results are going to change within the top 3. Bailey Walker had a black flag before he crossed the finish line to end the race.
Oh, did he?
He
Man,
did.
must have been a hard enough hit.
So that
Oh, he
should
did.
that should move James Edwards up into second.
Yep, I got it. James Edwards scored second and Cale Dees in third.
Definitely a interesting race, I'll say.
Definitely.
Well, before we get to interviewing these guys, Matthew, how's it coming back to HVRL to stream again?
I think I'm going to go back to my retirement home after tonight and be perfectly content. But it was fun. It's always fun getting back into the booth and everybody getting to listen to my voice talk, even though it's been a long time. And yeah, it was a good time. A lot of cautions tonight, but all in all, it was a good race. We had that nice green flag stint in the middle of the race, and that was a fun time. Other than that, we'll take a look at the race results as we get the rewind going on. Corey Moore does get the win. And yeah, the black flag does move a fast number 28 car from second down to the back of the field and moves James Edwards in the 6 up to P2. Cale Dees will finish in third with a 35. Chris Bargetzi sits in fourth. Chris Weiniger 5th. That's a good result there for Reno, for sure. Nathan Murray in the 47 finishes 6th. Shane Johnson in 7th. James Tate 8th. Robert Rambo in 9th. Forrest Martin, even with that damaged car, does come back to finish in the top 10. So good job for him there. Daniel Dunaway finishes 11th. John Wilson in 12th. Colton Lanford 13th. Reginald Harris 14th. Bill Hagan running out the top 15. And James Bolka, the last car on the lead lap. Then Landon Newsom in 17th. Dakota Masher in 18th. That's right, that one's over there. Missed a couple. Quinn McLean finishes in 19th with Robert Wyant, finishing in 20th. Brandon Ball, 21st. And then Bailey Walker goes all the way back to 22nd from finishing second on track because of that black flag. Thad Miller finishes 23rd. Damon Sabo, 24th. Nick DeTraglia, 25th. Dylan McLean in 26th. James Allen, 27th. Jace Keller, you finish in 28th. Well, there you go. Ryan Stevenson finishes one spot behind you in 29th. Dylan Chuckery in 30th. Dominic Caminti, 31st. 32nd is Matthew Bagwell. Alan Stouffer in 33rd. Philip Carter, 34th. Sean McLean, 35th. Dakota Bryant in 36th. Brent McKee, 37th. And Jason Thomas in 38th place.
At least it wasn't a last place finished.
It was not a last place finish. That is true. So we will grab our third place finisher. And finishing up in third place is the number 35 of Cale Dees. Cale, good race for you. 5 spots up from the start. How you feeling after the race?
I'm feeling pretty confident. Finally able to get off that penalty report and able to qualify, run up front a little bit. I went front, back, back to the front, and just finally pit strategy worked out in my favor at the end of the race and was able to, finish fourth, but with Bailey getting disqualified, coming third. So, happy about that and held out the points. It's been a struggle all season, but hopefully get off this penalty report and stay off of it and get some good finishes.
Well, this is a good finish to kick it off here in the 6th race of the season. You talked about how it was kind of a roller coaster race for you, but the pit strategy finally paying off. How important was the track position when you were up front?
It's light year difference because if you get to the back, everybody's just running over each other, and like there's a couple times I pretty much had nowhere to go and got some incident points. Ended up with a 6 mark, just somebody running into the back of me, and I think I bounced off the wall in 1 and 2 one time. But overall it was a good race, but track position was key. And I just noticed about 20 or about 33 to go when we had that caution. I said, if I pit now, I can make it to the end, and everybody else is going to have to pit. So that's what I did, and it worked out in my favor.
Yeah, cautions played a factor for sure, and third place finish is not bad at all. So, anybody else got anything? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, the third place definitely helps in the standings. I'm down there, I think near 20th or something like that. Just been a crazy start for me, but plan on coming back. Plan on making a comeback and finishing and see if I can get a chase and see if I can make a run for that championship. I'd like to give a shout out to my mom, dad, stepdad, my girlfriend, all my family, friends support my racing. I do actual dirt track racing on the side, or early on the side of my life. I race SCDRA front wheel drive cars in the southeast here. So so just have some fun, on iRacing, and yeah.
All right. Well, Cale, congrats on the third place finish. We'll catch you later.
All right, man.
Number 35, Cale Dees finishes in third after the black flag there for Bailey Walker. And up next, we'll grab our second place finisher, which is the number 6 of James Edwards. James, are you pitting this time?
I might be.
Okay. I made the joke. I'm trying to keep the meme alive. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Third place on track, but second in the race results due to the black flag for Bailey Walker. How you feeling after the race here tonight, James?
Oh man, I'm feeling really good. I came into this race not confident at all. Last night's practice that I did, I couldn't keep the car straight at all. I was thinking about it all day at work. I'm just like, yeah, no, this is gonna be a survival mode race. And then I went out there, put in a qualifying lap of fifth, and I'm like, okay, well that kind of opened my eyes, and it was just all about survival mode from there.
Yeah, and survival is key for sure, and keeping it up front was a big factor in that. And we talked about you quite a bit at the beginning of the broadcast, being up front. And then, how did you feel your race went after the start of the race?
Well, the race actually went fairly well. I didn't really have any issues until I think it was like the third or fourth to the last caution. I got spun and I had to use my fast repair. But outside of that, the race went way better than I expected it to.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. Anybody else got anything for James here? Jace,
Yeah,
Brandon.
absolutely. James, first off, I want to say thank you for throwing up all the sessions, even though I couldn't join them. You could definitely tell who joined your sessions and then who practiced on their own. But you were super fast, and I think we got around each other once or twice during the race. You managed to keep it pretty clean, and overall, man, just congratulations on a second place finish, man.
Yep, thank you. I appreciate it.
Anybody you want to shout out before we let you go, James?
Just mainly want to shout out the team at FTR, team captain Reno. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I'd be a part of a team right now. Everybody on the team helps each other, and this team is growing, and we've been saying from the start, this is our season, so FTR is coming for that championship one way or another.
You could stay back there, sir.
James, congrats on the second place here tonight. We'll catch you later.
Yep, have a good one, guys.
Good finish there for James Edwards in the number 6. This is the one I want to talk to right here.
Oh, I know it. I know you're itching.
I am itching to talk to the number 99, the race winner here, Corey Moore, as my broadcast return also spells a victory for the driver on number 99 for Shell Shockers. Corey, how you feeling after the race win, buddy?
It's about time. Man, I tell you guys, it was crazy. In practice, I wasn't feeling it, and then right at the end of practice, I changed my setup a little bit, and all of a sudden, it felt real good. And I came out and qualified, and even with the qualifying, it didn't quite seem perfect, but pretty good. And I got the pole, and I thought, well, okay, we can work with this for sure. And yeah, I mean, there wasn't much looking back there. I mean, it wasn't dominating as many laps as I led because most of them was at 50 miles an hour. But it feels good, guys. Let me tell you.
Yeah, and you had to contend with Bailey Walker there at the end, who was putting down some blistering laps. I mean, it was a 22:58 that was put down in the closing laps of that race under green flag. Talk to me about how you dealt with just dealing with those drivers that were quick behind you.
So, I mean, everything to me, I knew that most people had better tires than I did, more gas, the whole ball of wax. The only way I was winning that race was at the start. That was it. I mean, I focused on changing my starting points every time and get as far ahead as I possibly could and hope for another caution because Bailey's coming. So that was it. That was just my main focus. And yeah, it was nerve wracking, but the cautions just fell my way. That's about how you can sum it up.
So start of the race, you started on obviously on the inside, and the cautions early, you also kept it to the inside. And then about 3 or 4 cautions in, you swapped to the top. Was there a reason behind the change to go into the top side when you were leading?
Yeah, just if I didn't get a good jump, I mean, once you're going into turn one, I wanted to be up by the wall and be able to cut down and get a good jump on everybody. So I was just a little nervous on the inside that if for some reason they caught up with me, that I was going to get pinched and then I'd be getting past because on this track, if you've got clean air, it's daylight. I mean, the difference is insane. You know, when I was in the middle of the pack, it just seemed like I was just vanilla with everything and mediocre, and that was it. And then I got up towards the front again. Once I hit that clean air, everything seemed to just work out real well for me.
Awesome. Well, a race win here at Rockingham. Anybody you want to shout out before we let you go?
Oh yeah, I got family and friends down in Missouri that watch, and my mom and my nieces and nephews and my whole family that watches, and you guys, you know, Matthew, Chase, of course, you know, I'm running for you guys, and I think I'm the only one left. I think everybody else bolted on us, but that's okay. But yeah, you know, I love this league. Everything that's about it is great. You guys are great, and I appreciate what you guys do.
Well, congrats on
Yeah,
the win.
man.
Oh, Jace, go ahead.
Yeah. Before you go, of course, to start off, congratulations on first place. It's like you said, it's about time. You're usually one of the top runners, especially here down in the ARCA series, getting closer to the end of the chase. But I wanted to tell you, and somebody else wanted me to tell you, you had some guys within the league pulling for you tonight. Of course, you had Matthew Chase, but you had Randy Post as well pulling for you tonight. He wanted me to mention that. But yeah, man, I mean, we raced side by side a few times tonight before I got pushed to the back. Definitely fast, and you always do really well at keeping it clean. So thank you for that, and again, congratulations, man.
I appreciate it. And when you won earlier, I was just happy to see the 45 in victory lane because I was having a hard time doing it. So
Yeah, I forgot I managed to sneak away your number this season.
I didn't.
Well, now the 99 special here is you get the race win. So congrats again, Corey, and we'll catch you later, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
You too. And that's going to do it here for all of us here from High Velocity Racing League. Yeah, great night, good race. I mean, it was a lot of cautions once again, but overall, when we did get green flag racing, it was great racing. Yeah, I think that's everything.
Yes, sir. That's all I've got.
All right. Well, congrats again to the number 99 of Corey Moore as he gets a race win in Rockingham. And we'll see what happens going forward. But that'll do it here. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and watching us here in Rockingham. And we'll catch you on the next one.